Okay. Those who want to take part in this session, grooming session, they can please register the name on the website, or they can just uh, let us know if you want to take part. Okay. So without wasting time, I'll just start with my session. So I'll greet you everyone. Very good afternoon, everyone. This is Kittu, your host for today's grooming session. So I'm really excited because today's theme is something that makes us think a little deeper. It's called perspective and paradox. Okay. So, sometimes in life, two things can be true at the same time, like being strong, get sensitive, confident, get nervous. So that's exactly what today's theme is all about. How we see things differently and how those opposites makes us who we are. So we will be using our cue card format. So the rule is each participant will pick a cue card number 1 to 5. Every card has two thoughtful questions based on the theme. Now you have to choose one and share your views on the question. Okay. So without any wasting time, so I'll call upon our first participant, that is Pawan Sharma. Pawan Sharma, are you there? Pawan, are you there?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, Pawan. How are you, Pawan? After a long time, good afternoon.
I'm doing great. What about you, ma'am? Good afternoon. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Pawan, which cue card you're going to pick today?
Any cue card? Uh, like time and truth.
Time and truth. Okay, let me check. Time and truth. And the cue card number is
You
time
have
and
changed the format. I think grooming session. Earlier we provide questions in
yeah.
advance.
Earlier we used to provide three questions and then you used to answer, but now we have changed that. We are going to provide you cue cards. In that card, you will be having two questions. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you choose card number 1. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm posting the and here is your card. Just check the chat section, Pawan.
Yeah.
On VC audience, if those who want to take part in this session, please register your name on our website. The website link is on the poster. You have to choose cue card. Are you ready, Pawan?
Yes, yes, yes.
So the stage is yours, Pawan. 3, 2, 1, and here you go.
Where's the cue card, ma'am?
I've
Okay, okay. Cue
already
card number
posted.
one. Time and truth. Can someone be
Yeah.
true today but false tomorrow? Give an example. Yes, it could be true. That's sometimes anyone could be true, and suddenly it turns to false because we have witnessed lot of people, those who were doing great in their life and social as well, but suddenly they found in a crime or suspicious activities. So it could happen. Uh, many other bureaucrats, top bureaucrats. Recently, I heard about one DIG. He was a very strict officer, and her son is also in uh, IFS. Although he found corrupt, he was demanding money from his client, and he was taking at like 8 lakh rupees per month, and we found that 8 crore rupees in her house, in his house. And apart from it, we found a lot of jewelries and all those things. So CBI raid him, and they need to take permission from Home Minister because he was in a very higher rank. So that is one example. Another example, like if we are talking about friends and all those things, sometimes they, like in starting they were very true, and suddenly when you are in a like any problem or situation, they turn their way. So that is another example. Second question: time heals everything. Do you agree or disagree? Why? Of course, I believe time heals everything because if we talk example, like sometimes your dear ones uh, passed away or death situations, so that time you started weeping every day, and after 1 or 2 years you forget all those things and you are living your normal life. So that happens with everyone. So that is another example. Or we can talk about our failures. So if we fail something, anything, whether in relationship or in our life or in our company, so 1 month, 2 months, we are living in a depression or frustration kind of situation. But after 1 year or two, we forget easily those things. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, I'm done.
Wow. That was very interesting and a very strong answer, Pawan. I really liked how you gave real life examples, like, the DIG case. Uh, it made your answer sound very real and thoughtful. You actually connected it well to the idea that truth can sometimes change with time, and that shows you, your deep understanding. Your explanation about how friends can change too even added a very emotional touch. So, yes, it showed both the practical and human side of a relationship. Very nice. So there, you have to work on grammar, Pawan, because you have like first where I used to know Pawan and now Pawan, very improved Pawan. Now I'm listening. Okay, Pawan, very nice. So I didn't find grammar mistake much, but you have to work on that. I loved your confidence, how calmly you spoke. Your tone showed very good logic, and you made strong use of examples and ended meaningfully with time heals everything. So, Pawan, yes, wonderful, all very powerful answer. Thank you for taking part in this session, Pawan. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pawan. Okay, can we have our next participant that is DND? DND, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, but give chance to Priyansu because she has some urgent work.
Okay, yes. Priyanshu, are you there, Priyanshu?
Yeah, ma'am, I am here.
Okay, Priyanshu, very good afternoon. How are you doing?
Yeah, you too, ma'am. I am doing great in my life. Thank you for asking. And how about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing good. Thanks for asking. So, Priyanshu, which cue card you are going to pick today?
Today I would like to pick cue card number 5.
Cue card number 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here is the cue card number 5. Just check the chat section. Yeah.
Ma'am, not available in my chat.
Okay, just check. Just post it. Cue
I
card
didn't
number.
get, ma'am.
Okay, it's about reality and imagination. So, one second.
Yeah, ma'am, I got it.
You got it? Okay, Priyanshu.
Yeah, ma'am.
Take your time.
Okay, ma'am. A very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Priyanshu. Today I pick cue card number 5. Now let's I start my answer. So first question, can imagination shape reality? Share a real life example. Yeah, definitely. If you can imagine in your life about anything, so definitely you can shape your reality. Such as if you want to become a good person in life, so you know you can start from your side. So definitely one day you will be a good speaker, good communicator in your life. But you should always work in that things. Then after you will be become a good English communicator and other parts of your imagination life. So it is true, if we can we can imagine ourselves, so definitely we can, it will be reality. It will be reality one day. So I have done first question. Second question, is dreaming as form of planning or escaping? Yeah, definitely. Dreaming is form of planning. Suppose that I want to become a good English speaker, so we should be a plan how to become a good speaker in your life. We need to work on this area. So definitely one day we will be a good speaker in my life. So planning is matter in your dreaming life. So we should always plan yourself. So one day you will be a good, your dream will be comes in reality. So thank you so much. I have done my part. I have done answer of this question. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Priyanshu. That was very amazing answer. You spoke really nice. I loved how your answer felt uh, positive. Okay. The way you connected imagination with reality, that was very good. You gave a very clear example about wanting to become a good English speaker and how dreams need planning. That shows beautiful clarity of thought, very good. You have to work on grammar, Priyanshu. You have to work on a grammar. Like a small correction, I want to tell you. You said so planning is a matter in your dreaming life. The full sentence is grammatical wrong. Okay, you can
Yes,
say
ma'am.
your planning matters in your dream life. Okay,
Yeah.
and also try to use connectors like because, that's why, and moreover. So they make your sentence even feel more better. Okay. Overall, your tone was very confident and your message was full of hope and self belief. Really, well done, Priyanshu. I could feel your passion for learning and growth. So, all the best, Priyanshu. God bless you.
Thank,
And thank you for taking part in the session. Thank you so much,
oh,
Priyanshu.
yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much giving this wonderful chance, a new format of grooming session. So definitely I will work upon my mm, mistake part. So when I will connect you next time, maybe next weekend, so definitely you can change from my side. So thank you so much, ma'am. Have a great day of your life, and thank you so much, all my dear participant. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Priyanshu. Thank you so much. Okay, now DND, are you ready for
Yes,
your turn?
yes.
Okay,
Yep.
dear. Very good afternoon. How you doing?
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Me also. So DND, which card you would like to choose?
Yeah, I have a option choice because yeah, I love to go with the last one. So today I will go with the second one.
You would like to go with the second one. Okay, 1 second.
Yep.
So you have choose freedom and responsibility. Wow. And here's a card. Just check the chart session.
Okay. Is complete freedom possible in society? Why or why not? Can responsibility ever feel like a burden and a privilege at the same time? Yeah, I got it. So yeah, good afternoon everyone. This side D&D. So the first question is complete freedom possible in society or why not? Yeah, definitely not. As whatever I have observed in the society, the way we groom and the way even the family started to groom and shape us, they have, burdensome responsibility on us. And responsibility sometimes also cutting your like a personal wings, like cutting your wings, not I'm talking about the others. And what wings we are talking about? Suppose if I talk about like in perspective of like studies, so see, while we are just getting mature, that time even the family just like a burden, you should go and opt in this direction because even the opportunity as like a grooming in that. And that time we are also not mature, so it would be very hard to opt whether what would be the right and the wrong. Second, if I see why we are talking about the full freedom, because like a freedom means what I have observed while living in the society, like independence in terms of like the money. And when you have like when you are earning a money, when you are totally like a sound of money, then you have full liberty to ask anything from the society, even go and just choose any field we are talking about. Yes, so yeah, and that's why even again they have been stopping us. Again the family is also part of the society, and even the neighbor and whoever the comings like towards. Next one, if I talk about, yes, when we are like a totally settled, when we are getting like a money that is like enough for feeding, not for feeding for our family and feeding whatever we need in our life, we could easily opt. Then yes, we could say yes. Now we are totally we are getting a totally freedom. There is no like a burden. So yes, now this is the time we could take any. Oh my god, again my mobile. Sorry for that. Wait, let me open. Yeah, so now this is time to take like any decision whatever we want. And see, many people we have seen, even I could also give one example of IT Baba. The way he was explaining, I don't know the ins and outs about what he was explaining that time, but he was saying his like parents were, just like restricting them, also restricting him, limiting him to you should go in that direction, you should do this, you should do that, and also restricted his money, not even just sending the money and all. So yes, so like a money, also money definitely cutting our freedoms, cutting our wings even in the society. And not even the money we are talking about, even our decision, the way when they are cutting. And when I was a child, even I have seen my like the brothers and all, when he was going totally against the grain, even my father was stopping him. Why? Because what he was thinking, he has lots of experience in like this field, because whatever he has seen in the society, that is like a totally true, but I was totally against. It doesn't matter if you are like aged, so it's also like what true, like saying that you are very mature. Somebody like saying if you are like aged, so you are mature. No, I think responsibility tells us that you are totally mature. Not even just like age is a sign of maturity. So yes, I'm totally what like again I'm totally with this like a statement. Yes, like a complete freedom is not possible in the society the way even the treating. Yeah, moving to the next one. Can responsibility ever feel like a burden and a privilege at the same time? I think both are correlated to each other. When we see the responsibility as a child, so as we could easily compare with the x and y. What x and y we are talking about? See, x is like a Yashasvi Jaiswal and y is like a Arjun Tendulkar. See, at a very early age, he has like like a burden of just feed his family, burden of also save his career, burden of to just settle his like a career and everything. On the other note, see like a Arjun Tendulkar, yeah, he born with like a silver spoon in his mouth, means he could get everything very easily on the bed of rose, we could say. And that's why even he was not even forced to explore lots of things. On the other note, Yashasvi Jaiswal, just because of the burden of responsibility, he was exploring lots of things at the same time. So it's like as like a burden is also give a privilege to explore lots of things at a very early age. And just because of exploring, definitely we would like face so many obstacles and the impediments in the life, which kick to what like a going forward. On the other note, if we see the Arjun Tendulkar, yes, they have like a privilege because they are not getting that much responsibility because of his like elite class, coming from the elite class, also pushing him at like a stake. Because if you are not exploring, if you are not facing the obstacles, yeah, definitely you are not going to face that much like what impediments. And when you just like a fail back, when you like a fail flat, it would be very hard to bounce back from the situation whatever you have going through. So yeah, definitely correlated to each other. Like a burden and privilege both are correlated each other, and which also kicked us to go forward. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Wow, DND, what an answer. You spoke so thoughtfully. I really loved how you balanced the idea of responsibility and privilege. That's such a mature way to look at the freedom. The way you gave example of Yashasvi Chauhan, Jaswal, and Arjun Tendulkar made your answer so relatable and real. It showed that you think very deeply and connect social situation with a real life people. That's what makes a speaker stand out. Nice, beautiful. And the good point is that you didn't just explain freedom as a concept. You showed how background, privilege, and pressure all shapes a person's journey. Wow. That comparison between burden cutting our wings and bed of roses was really powerful. Huh? You gave your answer very poetic touch. Very nice. You have to work on the grammar and little bit on pronunciation. Otherwise, your answer was up to mark. Very nicely you spoke. Your tone was calm, very confident, and you spoke with real clarity. It felt like you were not just giving an answer; you were giving a life a lesson. So yes, DND, I really enjoyed your answer, and thank you for taking part in this session. Thank you so much. DNT. Lovely.
Thank you, ma'am.
So can we have our next participant, that is onlooker? Onlooker, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, onlooker. Very good afternoon, dear. How are you?
Yep, I'm doing delighted. Thanks for asking. What about you, ma'am?
I'm also fine, onlooker. So, which card you are going to pick today?
Ca- Like, can I pick the card the previous person has already chosen? Is it possible?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's card number 2, no? Freedom and
No, not
responsibility.
like
Um,
the that one that Priyanshu elaborated.
okay,
Uh,
yeah, reality and imagination. Okay, you can.
like, would you mind like dropping the cue card again?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. One second, huh?
Where is it? Okay, let me
Yeah,
check out. Yeah, now I
yeah,
got it.
I
Mhm.
got it.
So the hey guys, jolly afternoon. I hope you guys are doing well. This is onlooker. Okay, see, you guys are well aware of me. So the card number 5, reality and imagination. The first question is, can imagination shape reality or share a real life or share a real life example? Well, you know that imagination it's not just a, that made a thought. It's the seed that help everybody and their reality grows. That today we live like in a world that everything was decided and everything was like our imagination brought up in our life previously as and kid you know that people could be an business aspirant, some children were some kinds of medical aspirants, some children were sports and aspirants. However, I would say that that for instance, like talking about myself, so I believe that that I was some kinds of guy who had no way like enthusiasm about anything. However, despite of that, like I used to believe that one day I would definitely leave a permanent mark. However, I believe that that some people will always emerge in our life. They would laugh, giggle, whatever, mock at our ideas, in our ideas, because they think that it's a foolish, insanely foolish thought. However, we have to believe in ourselves. That sometime that however, if we are enthusiastically engaged with the task, moreover, if we can resonate with the task, so I believe that it will fuel our determination to and provide a power to achieve something. So actually, the imagination is the blueprint of our creation. Before every invention, before every discovery. So that everything lies on our imagination. How we would assume. That sometimes that people would turn down whatever refuse to believe on us, and people won't like people will do, won't like they will prohibit us to dream viviously and I mean vividly. Apart from that, that people would say that you are careless, you should be cautious, not every time imagination will help to reflect. However, I believe that that we have to until we engage, until we put our effort with that thing, we don't only have to imagine but also simultaneously we need to put effort at the same time. That way, we will achieve. So, lastly, I would like to say that that imagination is not a delusion. It's like shapes our reality, who we are from the bottom of our heart. Sometime that it will like awaken our true meaning, that what could be waiting for us, and that life can be unpredictable. However, like we can that we should make valid decision afterward. I believe that with our things and what fascinates us, we should follow that, whatever pursue that. So that's about the first question. Moving on to the second one, is dreaming a form of planning or escaping? So I would say that that dreaming that is some kinds of thing that people misinterpret. some people say that those people want to escape from life, harsh reality, whatever truth. However, I would say that the dreaming is the first stage when we draw something. That every great people, every well-known people, they weren't born in a privileged family. They they have designed their path. That every achiever, every like people who had great dreams, now they are prosperous because they had a dream, or they grew up believing on themselves. So that sometimes that people say that we can't neglect our faith, whatever destiny, whatever God lead us, we will end up reaching that place. However, there were some people, for instance, Elon Musk, that he was some kind of guy, he was really insistently stubborn, whatever believing himself. That he tend to behave in a rude way. His people, I used to imagine that he isn't an assertive person. He's some kind of cocky, arrogant brat. However, that because of his determination, he that he has been stuck with his thing. That's why that he is a multi-billionaire person. Another example I would like to bring up regarding that CR7. Back then, that he was born in a poor family, and if not everything was accessible for him. However, because he wanted, he was disciplined. Still he has been disciplined with his life. Despite of that, compared to normal people, you can see that he is so healthy, whatever productive with his things. Even becoming so much rich, he don't have any arrogance, and whenever people needed, he reinforced them, moreover provide them shelter, provide them money as much from his side. So I would say that that every dream, so we it's some kind of thing help us to drop our plan. If we pursue something with passion, and we can become the accomplisher. And sometime I would say that therefore perhaps dreaming is not a thing that escape, or not it's a planning. It's a bridge that associate our life. So I would say that the conclusion would be, it's the that art of turning our thought into a triumph, whatever victory. So that's all. Thanks for sticking around, and I at the end.
Wow, look, that was such a passionate and a very well thought out answer on Looker. Uh, you spoke about imagination, not just being a delusion. That line stood out beautifully. You expressed that imagination is the foundation of every invention and discovery. Wow, and that is such a powerful thought. And your speech even showed how deeply you think and how well you connect ideas, and your energy was consistent throughout. I could feel that determination in your tone. Very nice. You also explain how belief, patience, and effort go hand in hand. So, which made your answer sound complete and very mature. There are grammar mistake, no doubt, but this is grooming session, and as you answer, as you speak, you groom yourself. So definitely, I wish that you will groom yourself. Um, I loved your answer, but onlooker, when you're on the VC,
If
always remember that with you there are a lot of members on the VC. The audience have to connect with you. Okay, so when you're answering, when you're on the stage, you have to get connect with everyone. You're not alone on the VC. Okay, so take a pause, go slowly, and make everyone understand that what you want to say. Otherwise, I'm just speaking. I was just speaking, picking up little sentence lines from your speech, but the audience should connect with you. Okay, you can understand what I want to tell you. Like,
much
otherwise,
appreciated for your generous feedback. It means a
yeah.
lot for me. And that I will be more grateful if you find out some grammatical mistakes. So I can, after that I can work on them.
Yes, you really spoke like a dreamer. You really confident yet peaceful. But you were speaking in your flow. But please don't forget that with your flow, audience also should flow with your thoughts. Okay. So otherwise, you are very good. Thank you so much, my dear, for taking part in the session.
Yeah, it was a pleasure of mine. Yeah, now you should move on other people, otherwise people would get quite monotonous by the first.
Yes, can we have our next participant, that is Jiminy? Jiminy, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Very, very good afternoon. How are you?
I'm pretty well. How about you?
Okay, nice to hear. Always be my dear. So I'm also good. Thanks for asking. So which cue card you're going to pick?
I also want to pick that. You got number 5.
Cue card number 5. Okay, it's in the chart section.
Okay, yes. Wait.
Yeah. So 3, 2, 1, and you are go.
Okay, so very good afternoon to everyone. And my cue card number is 5. It's about reality and imagination. The first question is, can imagination shape reality? Share a real life example. What I believe is imaginations is something which is the world which we create in our minds. Maybe it is happened in the past. It's about the future, which is about to come, or it's about our goals and which we want to achieve. It may be anything, but in reality, something which we feel in the real life. We can experience those things in our life, and we can touch, we can see, we can experience in reality, and it's based on facts. Okay, but yeah, like imagination and reality, both are correlated to each other because imagination gives us about clear vision which want to achieve, uh, while reality keeps us uh, grounded and is connected to our real life, and we must be practical. So without imagination, I don't think that we can achieve something in our life. Uh, because if we have any goal, obviously we imagine that what will be the future life of ours, right? Uh, I want to give one example here, like when Thomas Alva Edison he invented bulb. Obviously, we all know that he took 1,000 times to invent it. So before inventing that thing, so obviously it was not possible for him to tried and failed more often, and he didn't give up on his dream. Okay, whatever he wanted to create, it's already in his mind. He created that clear vision, and he visualized that thing clearly. That's why he was able to do that. And not only this, uh, as we encounter many people's life, that how they are achieving their goals, and APJ Abdul Kalam, and there are many more personalities in our society. Those who uh, those who achieve something in our life, and we also inspire from that. Moving forward to the second question, is dreaming a form of planning or escaping? Okay, so I guess vice versa, because uh, imagination, like uh, actually depends on our purpose. If we dream with a purpose, we have a clear vision. Obviously, we are going to achieve that with a proper plan. But escaping is comes when we are not sure about our uh, achieving that goal. We always in a constant fear or like negativity comes in our mind that whether I'm going to achieve that or not. That constant negative feeling always pushes backward for achieving that goal. We are not able to take actions. But if we imagine properly, with a clear vision and with a clear and proper plan, obviously we are going to achieve that. Uh, so yeah, that's all from my side.
Thank you so much. That was such a calm and meaningful answer, Jimmy. I liked how it clearly explained the link between imagination and reality. It felt real and grounded, nicely you explained. The way you said imagination gives us a vision and reality uh, keeps us um, grounded was the highlight of your answer beautifully. Your thoughts was very nice, your tone was very soft, and the message was strong. Imagination really does shape what we become. Lovely answer. Thank you so much. What should I say? Beautiful answer you have given me. So thank you for taking part in the session. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, can we have our next participant? That is RK. RK, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good afternoon, RK. How are you? After a long time.
Very good. Yes, ma'am. Very good afternoon, ma'am. I am fine. What about you?
Me also fine, RK. So, RK, tell me which card you are going to choose.
Ma'am, the card one, I think.
Okay, card number 1. Okay, 1 second. So, you're going to choose time and the thought and the truth. Okay. And here's the card. Just the chart session.
Okay, ma'am. I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can some things. First question is can some things be true today but false tomorrow? Give an examples. Yeah, some things some things be can be true today but false tomorrow. I give the one examples I I live in the hostels. Once upon a time, I live with my friend in the hostels, and then I say, would you go tomorrow market? Then he say yes. Then I will also agree this statement. Then when the when the time is comes, then I say, do you did you go to the market today? Then he said that I would not go to market because there is importance work. Then I feel that something says the true but false. And I also the read in the newspaper some officer and leaders. They looking they are they speech they are very good, but sometimes they are the find the corrupt. They are doing the corruptions in the society. So I say that uh, some things can be the change today but false tomorrow. Now I'm going to the second question. Time healings everything. Do you agree or disagree? Why? Yes, I say that the times is healing everything. Like if I feel the sad feel the sad in the mornings, then you are also the the feel when I go somewhere, then I feel the happy, and then I say that the times is the healing everything, and a lot of the examples you are also see in our lives, like when if you are the feelings, if you get the fails in any exams, then you are the working too hard. Then after you you pass the exams, then you feel very good. Then this is all about I have done, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Arki. You gave a very clear and very good examples. How you explained the true today but false tomorrow. Using your hostel situation, and your answers sound real and easy to understand. Also, adding the example of officers and leaders made it even your speech, your answer very good. It showed that you connected the idea to real life also. That is also very good thing. Okay, and you explain your ideas with honesty and simple. Very nicely you have explained. You spoke with confidence and gave example from both personal and a general life. Your explanation mesh the question very well. The phrase something can be true today but false tomorrow, you said it naturally and very clearly. Arki, you have to work on your grammar. I again request you, please work on your grammar. You have such a nice thoughts, and whenever I have listened to you, you give a very good examples. Really, you have to work on the grammar. Start reading. Start reading. Record your voice. Listen again and again to your voice. RK. I don't I have seen you like 4 months, 5 months. I have listened to you, and first RK and now RK. There is so many different. You have really progressed. Your speech, your pronunciation, everything. You just have to work on your grammar, even little bit on pronunciation also. You have improved of a lot, RK. I'm really happy. And always when you come on the VC and I listen to you, you speak very nicely with confidence. First you used to not, but now you have a very good structured sentence and all. But just I want you to work on your grammar, nothing else. Overall, your answer was very simple, clear. You spoke like someone who observes life carefully. That's a wonderful quality for a communication session. Really, Aki. I always truly enjoyed listening to you. Just work on the grammar session, my dear. That's all. And thank you for taking part in this session. Okay? Thank you so much.
Ma'am, like where I was like making the sentence, I think I doing the wrong side in
Yeah.
grammar.
Somewhere you were like, then you're using then a lot. You're using then a lot. Plus S. When you're speaking, we can sound, your pronunciation sound like S. Okay?
Okay.
So work on that. Work on that.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving the feedback, and I will improve.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking part. Yeah. So now can we have our next participant, that is Vanita. I hope that today I have your name properly, pronounce your name properly, Vanita. Are you there, Vanita ma'am?
Yes, Kittu, I'm here.
Very good afternoon, dear. How are you?
Yeah, I'm completely fine. How about you?
Me also fine. So, Vanita, which cue card you would like to choose today?
But seriously, I didn't register my name.
Already your name is on the website. I don't know.
I didn't register my name, seriously.
Then who? Okay. So you don't want to take part? Then it's okay.
No, I will, but I'll wrap it up within 2 minutes because I have something else to do. So yeah, is there any cue card that no one's spoken yet? Like anyone? Is there any card like that? I want to speak on that.
I feel very sad. I feel very bad for cue card number 3 because nobody chose cue card number 3. Never.
Okay, then I am the one for that.
Okay, done. So I'm sending you the posting a cue card number 3.
Okay.
And there you go. Yes.
I'll just take a look of that cue card. Okay. Identity and change. This is the cue card, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you change your habits, I'm just going through the question. Pardon me for that. Then I'll jump in. Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is Vanita, and I don't know who registered my name, and they are. I think they are wondering to listen to me. So I'm just answering the questions for that person, that anonymous. Okay. You got three, identity and change. If you change your habits, do you become a different person? Okay. Answering for this very first question, my answer would be yes. In my opinion, if you change your habits, you will definitely become a person which never thought or never imagined. It may be in a negative manner or else in a positive manner. Because the habitual things are something that we inculcate in positive ways as well as in a negative ways. If you, for an example, if you watch any movie and you get inspired over there and you just plan for something else, a better version, like you're trying to become a better version in your life, and you jump into that new skills and on, and you practice it a lot, and then in between you feel that you are kind of enthusiastic, and if someone is noticing your changes and they will appreciate you, you feel you're a new version of yours, right? Like 2.0, 2.3, like that. You'll be feeling like that, right? So yes, you can get that different kind of adjectives to your name. On the other hand, if you take this in a negative manner, then definitely when it comes to peer pressure, just give me a minute. The people whoever jumping into such bad habits and all, no, they like those things in the beginning, and they might be getting that peer pressure, and it's all for momentary. That's it. It is not for the it is not eternal, I would say. It is not eternal. It will be ephemeral. Okay, so it's all for the kind of moonlights, I would say. Sorry, moonshines. It means that it's just for a fun short time, and you won't get anything. In other hand, you may recognized as a cheap person or a kind of person that they never imagined. It happens. Never mind. So in conclusion, I would say that people should inculcate those habits that you may get into a new version and recognized in the society, that people admired you, not kind of um, not at all looking after you, I can say. Moving towards second question. Second question, can someone be both confident and insecure at the same time? Yeah, the perfect example, the epitome of this question would be me, myself. Yes, you can see I am confident. In the same time, I feel insecure while answering, because there might be some people who answer better than me and might sound better than me, and I often get into such inferiority complex, and I feel bit hindrance while speaking. It happens, but I think there is a lot of changes in me now, and people also like ask suggestions from me, and I feel that I am improving a lot, and not to become a perfect, but still I am in the process. And this is the answer for the second question. I hope you people are getting my answer.
Exactly. We have Vanita. Wow, that was such a refreshing and a powerful answer you have given. You spoke with energy, humor, and logic. It felt like you were really talking to us. I loved how you gave both sides of ideas, positive and negative, and that balance made your answer so thoughtful and so real. Wow. And the example of being 2.0 and or something, 2.3 vision of yourself was brilliant, fun, yet meaningful. you also explain, peer pressure beautifully, showing that change isn't always progress. That was very, very, very insightful answer. Wow, what an answer you have given. I really enjoyed, yeah. I really enjoyed. And yes, your tone had confidence, your example had a warmth, and overall flow was perfect, very perfect. You sounded like someone who's not just speaking, but actually, reflecting, Vanita. So I really enjoyed your answer. I'm so happy that you took part in the session. Randomly, anybody who enroll your name, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Really wonderful because I'm on the classes, I'm shouting on my students, just keep quiet. I'll take leave. Bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Thank you so much, Vanita. Wow, that was such a nice answer. So now we have our next participant, that is Akash. Akash, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Very good evening, dear. How are you, Akash?
I'm good, ma'am. What about you?
Me also fine, Akash. So,
Okay.
Akash, so which cue card would you like to choose today?
I excited while I just enter and observe that fifth card. It is very, 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 very interesting. I find.
So you want to go with the cue card number 5? See,
Yes,
nobody
yes.
has choose cue card number 4. Vanita
No,
choose
ma'am.
cue card.
I suddenly observe this cue card and
Yeah.
very, very interesting and relatable. That's why.
Okay, so would you go with that card only?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for giving this
Okay.
option.
The stage is yours. All the best. Yeah.
Okay, fifth card about the reality and imagination. The first question: can imagination shape reality? Share a real life example. I want to share a real life example about my imagination. And I like to watch horror movies at the night time, and with my mom, and I always watch continue up to the end any horror movie, and after that I get into sleep, and the way I get into the sleep and this kind of process involved in myself, I had some of the ghost dreams, and even the sound I can hear some of the sounds. Okay, like the girls somewhere else, some of the sounds, and even my I will ask my parents whether they can listen these kind of voice or not. I confirm that, but it happens only for me. I am, as an imagination part, I am creating such a reality in my mind. I think it happens for everyone. That's why I share that real life example. How imagination can shape reality. I know this question what meant for different things, but I am getting the answer as a different form. The second question is: dreaming a form of planning or escaping? I have one type of daydreaming nature, and most of the time it is automatic for me daydreaming. And the people who may think, okay, he is daydreaming or he is sleeping somewhere else, they may thought I am at the time daydreaming. What I am doing, anytime I am imagining any scenario or any kind of situation before happening, that I will just reimagine what want to going to happen. It is like a planning only. And for my friends, they thought I'm escaping simply from the moment or from the life. And it happens at my childhood experience. I may bring like in any kind of, I can say in a class when I was in my childhood, like any mathematics or science or any kind of class, it may be. Teacher may thought, oh, where he is looking in the sky. I am teaching in a sky. She may think like that, but the way I'm imagining that the lesson or before class what they taught or something else, I'm planning the day at the time. This is the thing. People who see me outside, they may think I'm escaping from the real life. For me, it is a planning and having such a scenarios what going to be happen for the next. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh my God, Akash. This answer was honestly so you. Simple, funny, and surprisingly deep at the same time. Huh? You turned a casual story about horror movies into a thoughtful explanation of imagination and reality. Wow, what an answer! What an answer! That was such a unique take. And I loved how you gave a personal example instead of something very uh, uh, casual thing. And your horror movie example was very creative. It showed how the mind blurs lines between what imagine and what uh, sorry. Uh, and the way you said, I know this question meant for something different, but I'm taking it on my own way. That was so bold. You didn't follow the pattern, you followed your thought. That's a genuine communication. And you spoke like a storyteller, visual, descriptive of a full of images, and the ghost part. What you explained, that was so funny. I really loved. And you didn't just shy away from sharing your own experience, and that's made your answer very very real. I loved it. And you ended the first answer with self-awareness. I know the question very beautiful. You lovely. Oh, it was like a story. I'm listening to a story. um yeah, storytelling tone was very sincere and unfiltered, and that's your strength. Whenever I listen to your answer, I really enjoy. I enjoy, and you bring a smile on my face, Akash. Really, I'm telling you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You just speak your truth, and that makes listener connect with you. You kept the balance of innocence and the insight very nicely. So Akash, I'm very happy hearing to your answer, and thank you for taking part in this session, my dear. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, ma'am.
Beautifully.
Thank,
Thank you
thank
so
you,
much.
ma'am. Because of you, I got these questions and I explore myself through the speech because of you only. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. So I think we don't have any other participants. So should I wrap up the session now? Mahir is not there, and Dhriti is also not there. So okay. Anybody else? I would last call. Would you like to take part in this grooming session? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, then I'll
Yes,
wrap up the
ma'am.
session.
Hello,
Okay, Mukesh.
ma'am. I want to participate this event, ma'am.
Okay, Mukesh. So, you know the format of this grooming session. Okay, you know it.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, ma'am.
So
I'm
which
little bit.
which card you would like to choose, Mukesh?
I want to pick up two card number two, ma'am.
Card number 2. Wow. One
Yes,
second.
freedom and responsibility.
Okay, you already got the card.
Yeah, yes,
Okay,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
1 second. I'll just post your card number 2. Freedom and responsibility. Okay. Yes. Mukesh, your card is in posted.
Yes.
Just see the card. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. The first question is complete freedom possible in society? Why or not? First of all, we know about what is freedom. The I think the freedom is what we think. What we think can do without any struggle or any obstacles. If I think I want to do something, or I want to go somewhere, if I feel I want to wear any cloth like what I want to wear, this like I feel that are the freedom. If I want to freedom of speech, freedom of activity, some like that. But in society, the society is made by some set of rules. So if every individual act like I am a freedom. I have a freedom, so I act like what I want. I will do whatever I want to do. That is not possible in society. Freedom, like in society, is not. We accepted some set of rules and regulations. What is going on? So, like in our country, constitution, a set of constitution that ruled our country. We follow the constitution, so we lived in peacefully. So then, come to the next question: can responsibility ever feel like a burden and a privilege at the same time? Responsibility is sometimes like a burden, because if you have a responsibility, you are the we take a family as an example. Our father takes full responsibility to take care of the family. The whole family, mostly of the family, depend upon the single person as our father. uh, is like we want to uh, get money or any some other clothing, some food item. Everything is our father responsibility. Provide us for take care of us. Um, it is his responsibility. Uh, it is the burden also. Yeah, we think about it sometimes as a poor family, but his children want something. It's more expensive. The father could not provide the things to the children. It is burden for him. If they want to study any prestigious college and school, he told father, please take a what I say, take a admission to the school. But due to the financial reason, the father could not able to do that. That time it was the burden for the father. And the privilege means he is the leader of the whole family, and every person of the family uh, will accept whatever he obey whatever he is saying. Mm, like that. Thank you, ma'am.
I was just listening. I was just into your answer, Mukesh. Wow.
Okay, ma'am.
This was a very calm and a sincere explanation. Your ideas came out step by step, and you stayed focused on both sides of freedom and responsibility, Mukesh. You gave a very clear idea of freedom, not as a cause, but as doing what we want within limits. That line about rules and constitution showed maturity and awareness of how society works. And what I like, you gave a very relatable examples like choosing what to wear, speak, or do. That made your answer very easy to follow. You explained the balance between personal wish and a social responsibility very nicely. You have to work on the grammar. Your thoughts are really good. Your insights are very good. The answer, wow. You can listen to your recording also. What beautifully you have answered. I liked how smoothly moved to responsibility with a example of a father. Simple but very powerful you gave. You showed the emotional and a practical side of responsibility, how it's a burden, but also a form of a care. Wow. You lovely answer you have gave, Mukesh. Your answer had a logic, emotion, and a real life example all in one flow. Just work on your grammar parts. And yes, I love your confidence and your answer, Mukesh. Thank you for taking part in this session, my dear. Thank you so much. And do
Thank
participate
you, ma'am.
again and again. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Lovely.
ma'am.
Yeah. So I think no one is over here. Now should I wrap up the session? So yeah. Thank you, everyone.